one set of lines again today. People are going to start flooding in. I'm just going to put the link on the forum for those who don't check the Discord. Bueller. Gorilla, yeah. What post on the forums, Rory? Post are you referencing? This post? Oh. This post. There you go, Rory. Okay. Man, holy chat is going nuts already here. Gotta get STHS up, everyone. Let me just do this. Got our ratings. Boom. Got our lines. Boom. Any guesses on who the lines are? Someone take a guess before I extract it. I'll check back in a second. See what your guesses are. Here we go. We're going to extract it. Moment of truth. What do you guys think the lines are? I'm going to say probably Moscow. I'm going to say it's Moscow who sent in lines. Any other guesses? Is someone guessing Chicago-Moscow final? That'd be interesting. Any guesses for who sent lines before I look at it? No? Yeah, Rory's got a guess. Since Rory and I are the only ones, so there we go. There's a DC guess by Gorlab. Who's notifying me now? Oh. Someone wants to get on stream. Both people. Man, none of these shifts are that stupid. I was expecting something very stupid. Like... Man, no, see, I don't want someone saying that. I want something that is stupid. There we go. Let's try this. There we go. Sure, that looks pretty stupid. It's the only stupid thing I could find. Almost tag Jeff instead of Jeff D. There we go. Okay, let's check the lines and get on with the sim. The dog is pushing the door open. Hello, dog. Hello, Pepper. Holy crap, you guys are flailing up the chat here. Seattle wrote some lines down on their golf scorecard today. Seattle's lines are irrelevant. I mean, they're doing lines for sure, but the lines they're doing doesn't really matter. Here we go. Moment of truth. Who was right? Oh, Rory and I were right. It was Moscow. I think Victor was right too, and he didn't cheat because even though he sent in lines, you know, how did he know who sent in lines? He doesn't know. I stand by that statement. There's no way he could have cheated with that game, that mini game. All right, everyone, we'll get to it. Then we'll check into the mass reactions that you're all doing. I wonder if Jericho's going to pop in. Sometimes he does because he can. You guys might have noticed him in chat a couple of times because Kyle sees the notification when Pajodcast Media goes live because we're still technically that's still our YouTube channel. We're on hiatus. It was never like serious. It was kind of like, hey, when we have free time, we'd hang out. It was an excuse to hang out and play games together. So But I do think we're going to return to it at some point. We just don't know when. We have plans to return to stuff. But COVID and Kyle is, well, both Kyle is married. Chris is engaged to be married, so I am waiting on a wedding invitation from Chris as we speak, sometime in the mail. Update those ratings. I don't remember how many players it was. Like 344? That sounds right. Maybe 343? 354. Whatever. 344, 354. Price is Right rules, I win. Alright, let's load Moscow's lines. They're the only one who loaded, although I should do a quick refresh to make sure that they're the only ones that load. Oh, I got another tag. You guys all want to be famous. Don't worry. Undertaker will make you famous. Oh, it just reacts. Jeff wants to know he's reacting. Jeff's reacts are the best kind of reacts. Jeff's just trying to keep the Simon luck going for Chicago. That's really what's happening here. He's trying to bless the button press, if you will. It seems like we still just have the one line. Yep. Alright, everyone. I'll get the Discord up here. Still waiting on contact tracing. Yeah. Okay, let's see the chat in here. Holy moly, it's still going. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Jericho cheering for Chicago. Of course he would be. Everyone's cheering for Chicago. Imagine a whole season's playoffs were using old lines. Says the Hex. I don't even know who the Hex Universe is. The Hex Universe? That sounds like Jericho. Oh, ba-boom. Anyway, no season's playoffs are using old lines anymore now that I got rid of the folder. Alright, everyone, here we go. I'll put the Discord up instead of the other chat. We'll get started. We got 2 more games in each series, so we're going to have 4 games total. The series are tied at 1 apiece right now. So let's get forward with game number 3. Button's been pressed. The DC Dragons will beat the Chicago Phoenix by a score of 5-4 in game number 3 to take a 2-1 series lead. Heading over to European Conference, where it is also right now a 1-1 tie. The button's been pressed. Moscow posts a shutout. The 0 on the other side. The lines mattered, at least for that button press. Moscow wins 1-0 to take a 2-1 series lead. Heading back to North America for game number 4. Chicago looking to not get out of not be in a hole, I should say, a 3-1 hole. Nobody wants to be the 3-1 hole, although 3-1 curse, so you never know. Button's been pressed. The DC Dragons will take a 3-1 series lead with a 3-2 victory that at least required overtime, 1 overtime. Congrats to DC right now. They got Chicago on the ropes. They got the Cinderella story on the ropes. Chicago's going to be hoping to 3-1 curse it up. I'm staying here for a second just so I can see the reactions from chat as Chicago goes down 3-1. They're not going to be happy about that. Meanwhile, over in Europe, there we go. There we go. There's the, yep, Gorlab. I'm waiting for it. And no. Let's just see this live reaction, everyone. Oh, there it is, the text. We're moving now back to the European Conference for Game 4. Moscow with a 1-0 victory in Game 3 has got a 2-1 series lead. Can Malmo avoid 3-1, or will we have 3-1 in both series? Malmo does. They take a 3-2 victory in Game number 4 to tie that series at 2. That is where we sit. Chicago is trying to stave off elimination. They're down 3-1 in tomorrow. And we move to single-day sims at this point, and Moscow and Malmo find themselves tied at 2 apiece. So it's a best of 3 for them in a series that is likely going to be close. Both series seem close, but Chicago needs to win some more games to keep themselves alive. That's it, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'll let it delay here a second just to let everyone catch up with what's been happening. But some competitive series. It's always nice to see. It's always nice to see unread notifications. Oh, just some skip frames because my computer's trash. 3-1 is a very famous series standing in VHL. You're right, Gorlab. That is true. Anyway, thanks everyone. Hex Rose. Okay, there's so many players in this. My mind divides. Wong Hu Win. I don't know who any of these people are. I know who Hex Universe is now. I know who